speaking. Yes, I can solve your sales problem. You know where my office is, at the Spaces, right? I'll see you there soon. I'm gonna have my coffee now. Bye. Alright guys, check it out. Welcome to the Paul Cruz Sales Agency, where sales happen. You better believe that. That's what I do every day, and I love every minute of it. But what you're about to watch in this video is a live cold call, and it's a very good call. I'm in sync. I have rhythm and tempo with this prospect. Now, it's a commercial company that needs janitorial service. So I'm actually cold calling them for my janitorial clients, a nationwide company. And so what I want you to learn and take from this video is several things. Number one, in the opening of the call, she's on the phone with someone else and she's making noise, whether it's paper, shuffling paper, or eating. But it was kind of annoying, but I was patient, you know, because I knew that she was with me and, you know, she had a third party person on the other line. Long story short, she got off the phone. And I set the tone for it right away. And what I want you to pay attention is how I set the tone from the opening. I adjusted to her personality, you know, the way she speaks. I was very soft-spoken, but at the same time, I was still very excited because you know what? Excitement sells. That's how you get them engaged. And then I transitioned to the body, which is the artist's storytelling. That's where I ask qualifying questions about her business, what kind of services she's going to need, what kind of services she has right now, how many buildings, and et cetera, et cetera. So that allows me to move forward into the closing. Now, the purpose of this call is I couldn't get the contract because I'm not locally there, but I had to set it up as if I was closing the deal. So at the end of the call, I box her in where she's actually agreeing to meet with one of my people in the state that she's located. So I set up the appointment, I set up the date, the time, and everything. She was very grateful, she was very thankful. We had a great conversation. That was a really, really good phone call, and it's a good teaching video. So pay attention to it, watch it. If you like it, smash the like button, share your comments, let me know what you think about the phone call. And also, if you want to follow me on my channel, just hit the subscription button below. Now, for the video. Yes.
Well, I'm getting ready. I'm loading up now from Nita's house, my client's house, so I'll be on my way. I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about it. I'm over here, over here by 7 Hill, in the bank, in our neighborhood.
She's speaking with somebody on the other line. So I'm just waiting for her. This is a prospect for commercial property. Set up an appointment.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Williams. How are you today? How was your day?
Long.
Oh, okay. Is it a good long day, or is it like a kind of a half and half?
It's a good day.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a good day with its issues.
Yes.
What business don't have issues?
Hey, you know what? That's, you know, what I think I learned is it takes more work not to work than it is to work, right?
There you go.
Well,
So regardless, you gotta keep it moving.
yeah.
Make it work.
Yeah, you know,
God bless.
yeah, you know, my mother's 76 years old and she's still working like if she was 20 years old, and I'm proud of her for that, you know?
That's right. No took it away from her. When she ready to stop, she'll stop.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, yeah. And my dad always taught me the day you start working is the day you start to die slowly, you know? But, yes,
I
man.
think that's very true
Yeah,
because my dad is about to be 90 years old and he still runs his company. So,
that is
and it's
awesome.
in construction.
Oh, wow.
They do commercial construction. So,
Oh,
you
wow.
know, I kind of worry about it, but hey, he's not up there. He's just making sure they get the job done right.
Right,
So,
right. You know what? I'll take that all day long because at the end you got a lot of people today don't want to work. They're too lazy. They're afraid of hard work, and it's a shame. But that's the way society is today. But listen, I do appreciate your time, and like as I was mentioning earlier, you know, I have a full janitorial business. We're in 38 states. We do really quality work, and we're actually expanding our territory to Tallahassee, Florida. So what I'm doing is I'm calling companies in that area that I believe could use my services. And you know, one of the things that I always try to do as a business owner is I try to look at, can I solve problems? Can I make things more effective and more better? And obviously make it more affordable. Those are the things we do. So what's happening right now because of inflation, you know, taxes with federal government and spending money, they're making everything expensive. So what we're trying to do is offer, you know, small businesses like yourself an opportunity to get quality service done and really lock in a really good price. Because next year is going to be disastrous, unfortunately, with this government we have right now. But there's opportunities to really do that. So yeah, let me just ask you some questions about your property, if you don't mind, and the type of, you know, services you will like, or the services you're doing right now, and then.
well,
You know.
go ahead.
Okay, so you're at 5086 Tennessee Capitol Boulevard, right? And that's M61 Tallahassee, Florida, 32303, correct?
Correct.
Okay, now is this the only location you have, or do you have multiple locations?
No, that's just my office.
That's just your office? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just my office. But the thing is, I'm getting ready next year we will be doing residents where they will be staying at the respite house.
Okay.
And the thing is, because it's just a respite house, they're there for, you know, so many days and then they go back home. So I just have to have it ready for the next set of people who will be coming in and staying.
Right.
It's just like elderly's going to stay in a hotel and then they go back home when their family come back home.
Okay.
So it's basically like that. But the thing is, we're going to have a group of houses
Okay.
in the same area.
Okay.
And in that same area, I know those homes, and then it will be a home-based office right there.
Okay.
All of that will need to be clean.
Okay. And
go ahead.
do you have the locations for those already?
We're still working on it. So that's why I said, you know, I may need your service, you know, for next year, but we're still in the process of working everything out. But that is one of the things that we will be looking into for a cleaning service to do that part.
Okay. And how many residents will you have at any given time?
In each home, it will be 3 people in each home.
3 people? Okay.
Yeah.
And how many homes?
We're looking at 6.
6 homes? Okay. And how many days you think? I'm assuming you're going to need cleaning every day, right? Because of the people there.
Yeah, but some of it, I'm looking at it where, you know, the CNAs who will be there, they'll kind of keep the rooms tidy. But it's a working process. Maybe I just have them just to take care of the patients and just have completely a cleaning service to clean everything.
Here's what I've learned in your situation. You know, a lot of times that could be a distraction because you're trying to get things clean and then take care of the patients. A lot of my clients realize that sometimes there's things you better off subcontracting out because it becomes more productive. And I'm guilty of that. As a business owner, I want to be able to do everything. But I realize, you know what? I gotta be smart because I can't be as valuable to my clients as that. Now, what about the office you're in now? Are you still gonna keep that office?
That's for now, but it's small. It's nothing much in there for me to do. It's stay clean.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically, I just vacuum, mop the floor, and clean my bathroom. I'm good.
Right. And is it only you there, or?
The CNAs, they come in from time to time to drop off their paperwork if I have a meeting there. But other than that, because of the pandemic,
Right.
I've been trying to keep it like low key.
Right. Okay.
It's making me.
Right. Okay. And here's what I would like to do, Mrs. William, if it's okay with you. I would like to schedule have you to meet one of my people there, just so that you know who we are. You could ask them questions. They could tell you what they could do for you when you get these residents, and that way at least you have an idea what you're looking at, and also you don't have to worry about the dog and pony show. Here's what I mean. Trying to get a good janitorial company takes a lot of work, whether you realize that or not, because how do you know what's good, what's not, what's overpricing or not. So what we want to do is help you eliminate that process and just really show you this is how we do it, this is the reason why, and things like that. And, and as far as those residence houses, I definitely would recommend, 3 to 5 day cleaning, especially because you're going to have elderly people in there, you know what I mean? And everything's got to maintain as clean as possible, even if it's just, you know what I mean? And when it comes to elderly people, you can't take any risk, even if the toilet is a little bit, messy, you want to make sure that everything's sanitized and things like that, you know what I mean? And when do you anticipate for that transaction to take place? Like in January or?
It'll probably be like around in the middle of the year. If everything goes to plan.
Okay.
Have your little hiccups.
Right. No, I understand. I understand. And so and then what could happen is this, we could put you in a position where you could get a fixed price. So here's what's happening is because of the new law that they just passed, or the new bill they just passed, a lot things are going to get more expensive as far as product and services, like the cleaning materials and all that. So we try to encourage small businesses is to lock us up ahead of time, so that way no matter what the price is 6 months from now, you're locked into that price, because even if it goes up, that's one of the advantages that we offer. Not a lot of janitorials do that because they want to be charging more. I think it's unfair, because doesn't mean because the government is wrong that you should be passing that expense to your consumers. That's what people do. I don't agree with it. So that's one of the things that we do. What I would like to do, if it's okay with you, I would like to schedule a time, like I said, have one of my people meet with you, just so that you know who we are. You can tell them exactly what we spoke about, and then that way they could be ahead of time and maybe put a proposal together for you, so at least you know when that time comes what you're dealing with. Would that be okay?
That would be fine with me.
Okay, what's a good time tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be a good time because I am booked. I will be out all day.
Okay. What about Wednesday?
I'm going to tell you, this whole week it will not be a good time.
I could be there early in the morning, like 8:30 in the morning, or I could be there like late afternoon, like right now, if you want.
It's kind of hard. I will have to do it for next week, because that'll be more of a downtime.
Okay. What?
I can say we can meet up, and then I'll be having to change the appointment because of the clientele.
No, I understand. So would next Monday work for you?
Hold on, I'm pulling up my calendar.
Okay.
How about, I know this is the 24th. That's when I will have a spot where I'm available, and
Right. What day is that?
That's on a Wednesday.
What day you said? November what?
It's November the 24th.
Okay. All right. At what time? What time will work for you? In the morning or afternoon?
We could do what? 10 o'clock.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 a.m. Okay. And we'll meet at 5086 Tennessee Capitol Boulevard, right?
All right.
Okay. M61. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have one of my people there call you tomorrow just to confirm for the 24th. They're gonna introduce themselves, and then you could tell them a little bit more about what we just spoke about. Would that be okay if I do that? Give them your number.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And let me give you my name and number in case you need to get a hold of me, or you want to meet earlier than that. That's fine. Do you have a pen handy, Mrs. Williams?
Hold on.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Take your time. Now, in these properties, so there's going to be a group of 3 people in each home. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And how many rooms in those homes each? Do you know?
It will be, what I'm pushing for is, you said as far as the rooms that the clients are in?
Yes.
Or-
Yes. Yes.
It will just be 3 rooms, with 3 baths.
Okay. 3 rooms. Okay. Each home has 3 rooms, right?
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
Okay. That's what you're going for. 3 rooms in each. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me know when you have a pen.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Paul Cruz, Paulcruz.
Okay.
My company is Bright Solutions, BRTIE Solutions. We are headquartered out of Memphis, Tennessee, but we're in 38 states. Okay. Well, I'm in El Paso branch, so you can reach me at 915.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Good.
You said 9,
15
1, 5,
200
2, 0, 0.
9353. And I have people in that area of Tallahassee, so you will be receiving a call from one of my people that runs that location for me. So they will be contacting you tomorrow just to introduce themselves, and they may ask you a couple questions, and you can explain to them your strategy, and then we can schedule it for the 24th at 10 a.m., correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
And the number is 915
Yes.
100 9353.
Yes, ma'am. That's my number. That's my direct number. Okay?
Well, I got it all written down for the
Okay.
at 10 a.m.
Yes. And you will be getting a call, if not tomorrow, probably Wednesday, from my person that handles the janitorial in that area. So, they just want to introduce themselves, and then they're going to know the schedule and everything. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
There's a whole lot to look at what we come up with, and I can add it to,
Yeah.
in that spot for housekeeping or
Yeah. Okay.
cleaning crews.
Okay. And are you going to keep this building you're in right now? You're going to keep that office you're in, right?
For now.
For now? Okay. All right. And if you change your mind and you want to hire us to take care of that building, we'd be more than happy to do that for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Williams. Talk to you later. Bye.